They steal things and they also cook them. They are poachers, of course. Chris Longden's our returning champion. He's on 23 at the moment, but our challenger, Annie Hawes, just has the advantage at the moment. She's on 38. And Annie, you've also got pick of the letters.
Could I have a consonant to start, please?
Thank you, Annie. G.
And a vowel.
A.
Another consonant.
V.
A vowel.
U.
A vowel.
O.
A consonant.
S.
A vowel.
E.
A consonant.
N.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final R.
Your 30 seconds starts now. How many, Chris?
7.
And Annie?
7 for me as well.
OK, what's yours, Annie?
Oranges.
And Chris?
Governs.
Oranges and governs. Oranges keep popping up, don't they? The last few days. Yeah. Good 7s, yeah. Was there anything else?
Yeah, well, another 7, nervous?
Nervous, yep. No, couldn't get to the 8.
Chris on 30 then, Annie on 45 at the moment. Chris, it's your pick.
Consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Chris. N.
And another, please.
S.
And a vowel.
I.
And another.
A.
And a consonant.
K.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
N.
And another.
S.
And another, please.
And a final L.
And here's the countdown clock. Annie, what do you make of that?
Just the 6 there.
And Chris?
6 as well.
OK, what's yours, Chris?
Anions. A-N-I-O-N-S.
And yours, Annie?
Snails.
Yep.
Tough one again, this one. Yeah.
Rotten collection, weren't they? Anything else?
We just had a 6 as well, couldn't better a 6, but we had kaolin.
Kaolin, yes. The soft white clay that's used in medicine, we have kaolin and morphine. And anions are negatively charged electrons, just to clarify that. Very good.
Yeah, anions is there and snails there, kaolin there as well. Margin remains the same. Chris on 36 and Annie on 51. Annie, it's your pick.
Could I have a consonant, please?
Thank you, Annie. D.
Could I have another consonant, please?
P.
And another.
S.
A vowel.
I.
Another vowel.
E.
And a consonant, please.
W.
Another vowel.
U.
Another vowel.
I.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final C.
Time starts now. How many, Chris?
Only 6.
Annie?
6 for me too.
What's yours, Annie?
Swiped.
And Chris?
Cusped. C-U-S-P-E-D.
Swiped and cusped. Can we beat 6, do you think?
We can, yeah. We've come up with a 7. Suicide.
OK, yeah, suicide there. But so was swiped, so was cusped. It means that Chris and Annie move on to 42 and 57 respectively. Chris, it's your choice of letters this time.
Consonant, please.
Thank you, Chris. T.
And another.
T.
And another.
X.
A vowel, please.
E.
Another vowel.
Another E.
A consonant, please.
S.
And another.
D.
And another.
N.
And a vowel, please.
And lastly, A.
And here's the countdown clock. Annie, how many?
I'll go with the 7.
And Chris?
Just 6.
Okay, what's the 6, Chris?
Sextet.
And the 7, Annie?
Extends.
Extends.
Extends is very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, very good for 7. Hard to see beyond that. Was there anything more than that?
Couldn't get more than 7, but we got also sextant.
Of course, for 7, yeah. But extends Annie's lead. She's on 64 and Chris is on 42, but by no means out of it. They could just take a little break. Off to Dictionary Corner for the final time this week for Origins of Words. Susie, what are we rounding the week off with?
Dandelions and dentists. Because believe it or not, there is a connection, and the answer is teeth. Because the French for a tooth is dent, spelled like my name, as I know to my cost. And the dandelion was originally dent de lion, the dent of the lion, because folk botanists thought the leaves resembled lions' teeth. There's a slightly more vulgar name for dandelions as well, which some people will know. It's pissenlit in French, or pissabed in English, because of its diuretic properties. But many plants do have lovely, lovely stories to their name, and I think I mentioned gladioli recently, and that's named just as gladiators is named in the same way, from Latin for sword, because the leaves are supposed to be, well, are sword-like. And the tulip comes from a Persian word for a turban, because the expanded flower of the tulip is said to resemble a turban. And folklore, and I love this one, has it that a foxglove was named after a story from folklore that foxes used to put the flowers over their paws to quieten the sound of them on the ground when they were hunting.